So my plan was where I wanted to go and how I wanted to get there. My routine was the vehicle by which I used to get me there.
I know you won't leave me lonely, never.
What's going on, my There's Hope family? It's Dallas here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a more practical video for you, and I'm going to talk about how we can successfully achieve our goals. I'm going to share a few things with you about how we can get to accomplishing the things that we've put down on paper, right? So the first thing is we have to plan. There's the saying that says, if we plan to fail, if we fail to plan, then we planned to fail. It's so simple. If we don't plan, then we're gonna fail. It's just what happens. Planning is just that important. So for an example, when I was planning to be more disciplined in my fitness area, I wanted to lose some weight. I wanted to hit some metrics in terms of my waist and things of that nature. I had to put together a plan. I put down my current status, my weight, and the weight that I desired. I put down, what I was eating and what I needed to eat and what I didn't need to eat. I put that all in between where I was and where I wanted to be because I needed a plan. I jotted down what days I was gonna weigh in and measure my waist, and I put all that in the plan because I knew that if I didn't have a plan, I wouldn't reach it. The next thing is, it gets more in detail, but this is having a routine. My routine was the specifics of how to achieve my goals, like what days I was going to do weights, what days I was going to do cardio, what day I was going to meal prep, what days I was going into physical therapy because I was dealing with surgery recovery as well. And it also included my work schedule, things I was involved in at church, my side hustle. So it included a lot of things. So my routine was like a more detailed insight of what my plan was. So my plan was where I wanted to go and how I wanted to get there. My routine was the vehicle by which I used to get me there. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So you gotta have a plan, you gotta have a routine. The next thing is you need some support. Doing this thing alone isn't easy. Some things can be accomplished alone, but it takes longer. And to be honest, it's just not as fulfilling. So have some support. I've always had a supportive family, and I'm thankful for that. And I've always had a very supportive friend group. So I had friends that I was sharing my metrics with, and when I was hitting them, there was encouragement. There was, I'm proud of you. There was like, I know you can do this. I love to see you moving forward like this. And when I was having shortcomings, it's like, hey, you gotta get back on it. Is there any way I can be of support to you? So having friends, having family, having support is very vital for the journey as well. And the last thing I would say is just inviting God into that space. I think it's important for us to invite God into everything that we're doing. And specifically for me, I just realized that during my journey of losing weight and being more fit and being more disciplined, I really saw just like the beauty of God's work and faithfulness through this journey to arrive at this goal, like resilience, like the resilience that I learned from it. And I continue to learn each day. Commitment, it takes commitment. God is all about us being resilient. The Bible talks about perseverance, us being committed. The Bible talks about us being devoted, about us, the self-control I gained from it. The Bible talks about us being self-controlled. So inviting God into that space, it shined a light on some broken areas in my soul, some broken areas in my mindset. And that's why I believe inviting God into our goals really helps. And your goals may not be fitness goals. I'm kind of just like surpassed that goal. So I have different goals. Like now I have financial goals. I have goals outside of like my faith and my fitness and my finance. So for you, it may be education. For you, it could be finance. It could be spiritual. It could be fitness. It could be anything. It could be maybe learning more about your personality. I don't know. But whatever your goals is, whatever your goals are, you have to have a plan. You need to have a routine. You should have support. And hopefully, I've shared something in some way that would encourage you to invite God into that space and allow Him to shine His light in and through you, so that you can see His faithfulness and that others can see His faithfulness through you. Hope I've shared something in this video that has spoken to your heart, and something you can take away from this, but maybe you already know all of this. So maybe it's your job to share this with someone else who's been talking to you about how they can achieve their goals or how bad they want to achieve their goals. This is just a simple video that will get them stirred up, get them stirring around, as one of my friends say, and putting things into action. So, as I always say, no matter what you've experienced in the past, because we all have a past, no matter what you're going through right now, because we are all facing something right now. Nothing in our lives is perfect. No one's life is perfect. And there's definitely going to be problems ahead. But what we have to keep ingrained in our mind, and at the center of our heart, is to know that there's hope, that there's certainty in God, that He sent Jesus to die for us. And with Him, we have eternal promises, and we have promises for this life, and that there's hope even for opportunities that are available to us here. All right? Take care. Have a great week.
You better find that rock, stay